morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, I'm making a video answering a question. You see, those art rares from Pokémon Card 151 have started to be revealed, and they've started to be revealed with a little bit of regularity. And that has led a bunch of people to ask the very reasonable question, hey Wossy, is my favourite Pokemon getting an art rare? What are the chances of my favourite Pokemon getting an art rare? Can you give us some predictions, etc.? And the answer is actually, yeah. Now that I've got a bunch of these revealed, now that I can see a bunch of them, I absolutely can do that. And I don't mean I can sit here and tell you every single artwork rare, I can't. But what I can do is sit here and tell you that, for instance, Porygon is not getting an artwork rare. Not happening. I know for 100% absolute fact that Porygon is not getting an artwork rare. And I know that because number 179 in the set is the Okacheke Mr. Mime. And number 180 in the set is the artwork rare of Omanyte. Which means no Pokemon that falls between Mr. Mime and Omanyte in the Pokedex can get an artwork rare. And we know that for a fact because there's no space. Remember, in this set, Pokemon are listed in Pokedex number. So number 1 is Bulbasaur, number 25 is Pikachu, things along those lines. So the artwork rares are going to be in the same order, that is to say Pokedex order. So as soon as we find two cards side by side that have artwork rares, we know for a fact that no cards between them in Pokedex number can possibly get an artwork rare. It's no longer possible. So the fact that Mr. Mime is number 179 and Omanyte is number 180 means that Scyther, Electabuzz, Magmortar, Pinsir, Tauros, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon and Porygon cannot have artwork rares, and we know that for a fact because they're all between them in the Pokedex. Similarly, we know that number 178 is Tangela. So Tangela's 178, Mr. Mime is 179, so that means that Horsey, Seadra, Goldeen, Seaking, Staryu, and Starmie cannot have artwork rares because there is no space for them. Good. Oh, the other ones we know, so let's have a look at this lovely graphic that the lovely Antoine Boulet made, because this is absolutely phenomenal for helping us out here. I was going to do this last night, and then during the day, Antoine made it, saved me a huge amount of work. So we know that Omanyte is 180, but Snorlax is 181, so that means that Omastar, Kabuto, Kabutops, and Aerodactyl absolutely 100% do not have artwork rares. They cannot have artwork rares. That's impossible. Yeah, kind of annoying, isn't it? Never mind, eh? So if they're the Pokemon that cannot have artwork rares, what about the ones that can? So we know that the final card in the set is going to be 165, because all the cards have so-and-so out of 165 on them. So we know that the first artwork rare is going to be 166. The first one that we've seen is Pikachu. Pikachu is the first artwork rare that we've actually seen, and that is number 173. Which means the first 24 Pokemon in the Pokedex are going to give us 7 artwork rares. Except it's not really the first 24, it's the first 20, because remember, Arbok gets an EX, that is confirmed, we've seen it. And the 3 first partner Pokemon, your Charizard, your Blastoise, and your Venusaur, all have EXs again, we've seen them. So that means that out of the first 20 Pokemon, not including EXs, we are going to be getting 7 artwork rares. Now, far be it for me to say this, but I feel extremely confident that we are going to get the first partner Pokemon. So, Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, very confident they're getting artwork rares. Charmander and Charmeleon, very confident they're getting artwork rares. Squirtle and Wartortle, very confident they're getting artwork rares. Could be wrong, of course, but come on, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Now, interestingly enough, in terms of the special artwork rares, that is a bit more awkward. Because the way the set works is you've got regular cards, then artwork rares, then special art rares, So until we have a bunch of those revealed, like we've got for artwork rares, I can't sit here and start doing this same exercise. Can't do it, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely can't do it. Now, I do know that Zapdos is going to be revealed after I record this video, but before I post it. So here's what we can tell from Zapdos having been revealed. It's honestly not as much as we'd like, because you see, we know Zapdos is number 204, which is 23 cards after Snorlax. But there could be some more artwork rares after Snorlax, because after Snorlax in the Pokedex, we still have Articuno, Moltres, the whole Dragonite line, and Mewtwo that could have artwork rares. We've then got all the full art Pokemon EXs, assuming all the EXs get a full art like they should, that's 12. And then full art supporters, which will probably be 2 to 4. So sure, it's 23, but if we assume one more artwork rare, and then 12 full art Pokemon and maybe 4 full art supporters, well, that 23 has just gone down to 6. So there could be, 8 in total, 6, then Zapdos, and I don't think I'm spoiling anything here, Mew is blatantly getting a special art rare. It's on the front cover of the booster pack, and we know there's going to be an ultra premium collection in English or in the West, which is probably going to have that in. So yeah, I feel pretty confident. So I suppose my guess is 6, but yeah, I can't tell you too much, ladies and gentlemen. We need more information. But we're going to wait for some more to be revealed, unfortunately, to actually tell us a little bit more about it. But I'm expecting the first partner Pokemon, all 9 of those cards, including the EXs, I'm expecting we'll get artwork rares or illustration rares. Remember, in Japan, they're called artwork rares. In the West, they're called illustration rares. That seems like a very good prediction. Which means there is one spot available for an artwork rare for Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, and Ekans. One of those should be getting an artwork rare. Again, I do not know this for a fact, but I know it pretty well. But then after that, it tightens up a lot. So Pikachu is 173, Nidoking is 174. That guarantees that Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, the whole Nidoqueen and Nidoking line, up to, of course, Nidoking, no artwork rare. 100% guaranteed not happening because there's no space. Similarly, we know that Nidoking is 174, but Psyduck is 175, so that guarantees that Clefairy, Clefable, Vulpix, Jigglypuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paras, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, and Persian will not be getting artwork rares. The fact that we've got Pikachu as 173, Nidoking as 174, and Psyduck as 175 means all the Pokemon in between can't get them. Similarly, we've seen the amazing Poliwhirl at 176, which guarantees that Golduck, Mankey, Primeape, Growlithe, Arcanine, and Poliwag will not be getting artwork rares. It's just not happening. We know that for an absolute fact. Now, there is one space for artwork rare number 177. It's between Poliwhirl and Tangela. There are 50 possible cards that could take that spot. 50. So let's test my knowledge of Pokemon silhouettes and Pokemon generally. So we're going to be getting one artwork rare out of Poliwrath, Abra, Kadabra, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victreebel, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Golem, Graveler, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite, Magneton, Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Dugong, Grimer, Muck, Shelder, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onix, Drowsy, Hypno, Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Execute, Executor, Cubone, Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, and Chansey. One of them is going to get an artwork rare. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Fun times. And then as we can see, nothing between Tangela and Snorlax, except for the already revealed Mr. Mime and Omanite, are going to be getting them. Whew. As for the others, we don't know yet. Because Snorlax is the last one we've seen, that basically tells us that we have no word on, where it's actually going to end. Because we don't know when it's going to end until we see the last one. So here is the graphic as a whole that Antoine has shown us. And this is not perfect. This is not perfect by a long shot. This is what we've got by now. So we can see that there are 7 spaces available up to Pikachu. None between Pikachu and Nidoking. None between Nidoking and Psyduck. None between Psyduck and Poliwhirl. 1 between Poliwhirl and Tangela. And then none between Tangela and Mr. Mime and Omanyte, and Omanyte and Snorlax. So now a lot of you are going to know either your favourite is getting an artwork rare, your favourite isn't getting an artwork rare, or what the chances are. If your favourite, if the one you really want to get an artwork rare is between Poliwhirl and Tangela, you've got like a 2% chance of that one getting an artwork rare. The chances are very, very, very low. But there are a bunch of Pokemon for whom we know for a fact, basically all the ones Antoine has been kind enough to grey out on the image here, there are a bunch that we know for a fact will not be getting artwork rares. It is just not possible. I want an artwork rare Porygon. I'm not getting an artwork rare Porygon, and that makes me a sad panda. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about this. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Tell me which ones you're looking forward to. Tell me how sad you are that your favourite is not getting one. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus pods, join the Discord, all kinds of fun things. And get shoutouts on the channel like the lovely AB3, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and for the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.